Greetings to all, I am Mr. Fluffy Bottoms, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about smarts. Because you guys might already know, Fluffy just basks in ignorance. So before we get started, I'm going to talk to you guys about the gameplay I have here in the background. I have a domination match on one of my favorite maps, Stronghold, and I have this really sweaty M8A7 class setup that I'm using. It's pretty awesome. Which I do have my favorite M8A7 class setup in a video, so if you want to know what I think is the best, then you should check it out. So yeah, but I do have the Hater, Reps, and Mothership. I love the Mothership. I just recently spent the prestige token on it. It's fucking awesome. So I've been having a lot of fun with that thing. But anyway, let's jump into the meat of this discussion. If you've been living at all, then chances are you've probably heard somebody be called smart. Or maybe you've heard the term street smart or book smart. So today, Fluffy will explain to you guys why these terms are kind of impractical. So we will start with the definitions, or definition of smart, as I always like to do. Smart, according to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, is someone who shows intelligence or good judgment. In simplistic terms, that is. And in case you guys didn't know, smart could also be stylish or elegant and dressed in a poor appearance. So I didn't even know that was pretty cool. So the more you know, right? But anyway, the definition doesn't really explain what it is to be a smart person. To say that someone who is smart is intelligent, it's just as informative as describing something that is soft as smooth. So, we will define intelligence. Intelligence is the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. Okay, so with that definition, who exactly is an intelligent? All of humans have that ability to learn. And something that we do on a daily basis is teach and learn. So, by definition, everybody is intelligent. I can teach someone how to play the guitar, but only through that person's dedication and personal interest in learning the guitar will they ever really progress. But that's enough of that. Let's move on to understanding why book smart and street smart are in practical terms. When someone is called book smart, it usually refers to their academics, and usually these people have very reputable grades. But in what way do their grades represent their intellect? To assume that someone is smart and or intelligent based off of their academics and achievements is pitifully narrow-minded. What I want to get at here is how being knowledgeable is not necessarily being smart or intelligent, or putting in more effort than somebody else is not being smart or being more intelligent. One might argue that the knowledge they've acquired is reflected through their grades, which is true. But because they're knowledgeable in that area or field in which they were tested is admirable, doesn't mean that anybody else whose grades were not as good aren't as knowledgeable as those other people. For example, two students have a test in math and writing. One student is Bob, the other student is Matt. Bob gets a 96 and Matt gets an 85 on the math portion. And in the writing section, Matt gets 100 and Bob gets an 80. Who's smarter, Matt or Bob? You can't really have a justifiable answer for this question. So how can you tell or say somebody is book smart? Someone with lower grades like a C can understand the criteria to the class and not put in any effort resulting into a C. Does that mean that the person with a B or an A is smarter than this person? Because by definition, being intelligent is the ability to comprehend. So, this kid can totally understand what's going on, but not really care. If a kid with a C understands but doesn't care as much as the others with a B or an A, does that make him not as smart? Of course, it doesn't. Another thing that people seem to identify as being smart is being, knowledgeable. But this is even a more flawed idea. So, Let me explain why. You can recite a fact without knowing or understanding why that fact is a fact. For example, let's say somebody says if you stand by boiling water long enough, the water will disappear. While that is true, if you're someone like me, you probably go, you mean evaporation? And maybe that person looks at you like you have 5 heads, because they may not know exactly what that is. But they have the knowledge to know that that happens. That would go against what the definition of intelligence tells us. You would know why that happens. You would know technically why that happens and understand the evaporation process and whatnot. So yeah, in conclusion, guys, everybody's intelligent. Won't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's pretty stupid if you would. And that book smarts is also a term that needs to die just as much as this selection cycle does. But yeah, that's that. I've been on a little bit on the lazy train as of lately, guys, so I'll be uploading a little bit more, just busy doing shit and whatnot. But if you guys learned anything, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts about this topic. Would you agree with me? If you don't, all different types of stuff. I'm open to everybody's opinion, so don't be shy. But anyway, the gameplay is coming to a close now. I hope you guys have a great day. And Fluffy is out.